Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Today we are taking a look at Wits and Wagers Party Edition. Now before we continue, make sure after the video you look in the description for a link where you can buy this game from Amazon today. Now let's open her up. Maybe. There we go. Okay, so first thing to mention is the insert, and that is these cards will just slide out. So all of these cards, every time you open it, will be like that. The only reason they weren't like that when I just opened it now is because I fixed it and made sure that I put it in a spot where it wouldn't, do that, so I could show it to you guys. And the other thing is in order to get the poker chips, you gotta write your answer with these markers. If you do not erase your answer pretty quick after that one hasn't been erased. Oh no. Oh, it's coming off. Okay. Well, typically it's extremely hard to clean if someone leaves it on there, and it's kind of just sits there for a while before it's ever opened again. And so occasionally I've had to take like an alcoholic wipe and clean them completely, so it looks, nice again. This is up 3 to 6 players. It has the Elvis impersonator as the AI, and all of these characters with their chips. And what will happen is you do this 7 times, and then the game ends. So the idea is you play this several times. So you're going to draw a card. You're going to look at what it says. You're going to choose one of the questions. And let's say we choose the top question, which says, what % of American adults smoke? So let's say we're playing a 3-player game. We will take these characters. We'll move their chips aside. Each of them will grab a marker from the box. Each will secretly write an answer. So this person could say, how about 15%? Whoa, that was really bad. 20%. And how about 40%? Okay. After everyone has written their answer and everyone's ready to go, we flip them over. And then we put them in order. So the 15% will go there, 20%, and the 40%, and then of course 1 will go right there. Then we bet. So the sheriff may bet on, the 1%, and say the 20%. The grandma may bet on 15, and then herself, and this guy may bet on the grandmother and this guy. So, yep. And then once the betting phase is over, we flip the card over. Something about the cards too, they're corners, they're not rounded edges, which is annoying. We should be over this by now. Games have been being made for a very long time at this point, and that just shouldn't be a reality anymore. So it's been flipped over. The answer is 20.6%. So the closest person without going over the answer is the grandmother. So she gets a point, which are these poker chips. And then this guy bet on her, so he gets a poker chip, and this guy bet on her, so he gets a poker chip. And that's a round. You do this 6 more times, and then whoever has more poker chips wins. A way you can double up your poker chips is you can bet with them. So let's say we draw another card. And we'll do what percentage of United States households regularly eat dinner together. And what we're going to do is we're going to use these same numbers to make it simple. Everyone will bet. So this guy will bet on himself. My grandmother grandmother will bet on herself and him. He will bet on himself and this. But this guy, he does need to remember where he puts it, so he could put it under his chip. So he bet actually 2 on the grandmother, and this guy maybe bet 2 on here, and maybe he has to remember this, but he put 1 there as well. So we flip it over. It says 47%. 40%, and then fun fact, 40% of people watch TV while eating dinner. Oh, okay. Interesting. So this guy, being the closest without going over, he gets a poker chip. Now this guy, he bet 2, so he gets 2 poker chips. Grandmother bet 1, so she gets a poker chip. And he bet 1 on himself, so he got a poker chip. And that's how you use the poker chips to bet. And then whoever has the most poker chips, after the 7th question that you do, they win the game. So it's pretty quick. It takes about 10 to 20 minutes to play one game, depending on the number of players. Certainly 10 to 20 minutes with the minimum amount of players, which is 3. Probably more like 30 minutes for 6 players, which is the max. So I've already mentioned these, but I need to make them clear. It is difficult to clean these, which may be a reason not to buy this game. Also, the insert is really horrible. It's difficult to get the chips out here. It's, without making it a mess, it's hard to fit all these markers in here. It's kind of like a game in itself. Also, like I said before, the cards don't fit. They'll go everywhere, and it's very difficult to get them out. So here's some, and then because I've managed to get them all out before, there's about that many left still in there, and it's really not worth it to get them out there, except for replayability. Once you've gone through all the cards on top and shuffled them and did them again, then, you know, this game isn't as fun anymore. I give this game the rating a 5 out of 10, mostly because getting things out and putting them back in is kind of a hassle, and also keeping it neat and clean when you play it is sometimes difficult, or at least it takes work, which it's not a bad thing, but you know, there's better things to do than clean off all these boards. That's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Would you want to buy this game? Would you not want to buy this game? Let me know why. Also, I love feedback and suggestions. So feedback for the video I've done, but also suggestions for other games I can review. And also, make sure you like the video and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next Before You Buy video. Bye, guys.